What's going on, Skin Boss family? I've been waiting to make this video for over a year now, and I've been waiting to tell you about this announcement for literally 3 or 4 years. I've been so excited about this moment. But first, I know a lot of you guys can relate with this. When you have acne, your self-esteem gets knocked down again and again. Like, you have so many different experiences where you bring your confidence up and then it gets knocked down. I remember one time when I was in high school, you know how it is, the winter formal's coming up, all those dances are coming up, and you're supposed to ask your date. You're supposed to secure it a few weeks beforehand. And I remember this girl was so cute. I had a crush on her. I wanted to ask her so bad, and I'm sure you can relate. When you have acne, your self-esteem is already pretty low, and then it takes you a long time before you muster up the courage because you think, you know, your self-esteem is low, and you're like, that person is so beautiful. They're just not going to say yes to me. And then on top of that, you get these random breakouts because you're all stressed, and then you're like, definitely not right now. I can't ask him because I have a big white head right on my eyes, you know? And I finally mustered up the courage to ask this girl. And then when I did, she was like, I'm sorry, I'm already taken. So then there goes my confidence again. I know so many of you have the same exact story and so many experiences that are just like this. And that's one of the reasons that I really wanted to make what I'm about to announce right now, the 10-step acne method. So before I get into the program a little bit more and explain to you what it is that I'm announcing, I wanted to explain a little bit more about why I had the intention of making this. As you guys know, if you've been following me for a long time, I've been making acne content, videos, and posts for like a lot of years. I think 5, 6, maybe even 7 years. I've gotten so many messages over those years, and I've had so many people say like they were in a really dark spot. They didn't know what they were going to do with the rest of their life. They were in a spot where they needed to seek therapy and help. And then they watched my videos, they saw my content, they learned more about their skin, they learned how to have confidence with themselves, and then they got out of that tough position. That is one of the most rewarding things that has ever happened in my entire life. And it really showed me that one of my biggest purposes in life is to help people with their acne, whether it is to educate them or just to feel better about themselves. And that's partly what got me just the seed of inspiration that I knew one day I wanted to write a book about acne. I wanted to make a course about it and explain everything I could, and then also do extreme deep research that I could make those, discoveries that take forever to find and just put them all into a simple, easy to follow set of books for a course. And that is finally what I've done. So this is an idea that's been about 4 years in the making, and I finally started working on it about a year ago. And again, I know how daunting it is to look into research, look into science. It's boring. It's so boring, but it's useful. And we want those answers. We want people to tell us, what is proven to help acne, but going through pages and pages of research is really boring. Luckily, that's something that I really like. Also, I've had acne for now 13 years, so I have a lot of experience just with what's happened with my skin and what's helped my skin. So I said, I feel like right now is the right time to put it all into books that are super easy to follow, are fun, have stories and images and pictures that make it exciting to read, but also educate you to a level that you would never, ever, ever get on your own, especially even just through watching videos, because I really jam-packed this full of content. So real quick, I just want to give you a small glimpse into one of the sections of the Acne Secrets book. Then this is from the section about vitamins. One of the vitamins in the vitamin section is vitamin D, and here's what one of the studies showed. It's really cool. In one study of 80 acne patients in 2016, they found that 48.8% of patients with acne had vitamin D deficiencies. That's super cool. That's something that, I feel like is really important to know. Maybe I need to spend more time in the sun. Maybe I need to supplement with vitamin D and see if it helps improve my acne. That's not something that a lot of people talk about, but I found science that backed that up, and now I've been supplementing with vitamin D to make sure that I'm not deficient in vitamin D. Here's another little piece from the book about zinc. In another study, they supplemented half of 332 patients with 30 milligrams of elemental zinc each day for 90 days and found that 31.2% saw an improvement in their acne. Again, that's another acne secret that we don't hear about very often. We hear about a lot of the same things over and over, topical creams and products that you can use, but we don't hear about a lot of these little things that have to do with your supplements or your diet. And that's just the vitamin section of the Acne Secrets book. There's so many other things in that book specifically, like body acne, caveman regimen, regimen, what to expect if you go to a dermatologist, and that's just the Acne Secrets book, which is part of the whole Acne Method bundle. So again, I've been working on this for over a year now, and I know I'm just telling you a lot about the details of the inside, but I'm just so freaking excited because I've put so much effort into this. And I'm somebody who really doesn't like boring stuff, boring books, boring ebooks, things like that. And so I wanted to make this fun to read and exciting. So I added these really cool things that break up the book. So while you're learning, you don't get bored. Every like page or so, you have these really cool mini stories, which are just like a small glimpse into my life paired with like a little comic just to be relatable. Like I'm sure a lot of these stories you're going to be like, that was me. So I want to read you one of the mini stories real quick. I thought this was pretty fun. This one's titled, He's Wearing Makeup. The alarm rings and I saunter off into the bathroom to check out what new breakouts have decided to join my face. Right on schedule, a few new whiteheads are there waiting to say good morning to me. I pull out the sewing needle and poke a hole into each of them, then squeeze with my fingers, struggling to get the white out. Like usual, I use this topical product afterwards that helps dry them out, but it's also brown so it conceals them a bit. Unfortunately, there's a big hole in some of the pimples, so it doesn't apply perfectly. I get to school and I walk up to the group of guys I hang out with in the mornings, and immediately someone yells, "Are you wearing makeup?" Everyone turns to analyze my mortified face. I say no, but then he comes up closer and says, "Yeah, you are." And I laugh, I try to play it off, but now I think everyone for the rest of the day is thinking the same thing in every one of my classes. So there's a little picture, people pointing at me with my acne, and this is something seriously that really like stuck with me. That was a story that I hated to have to go through, but it's also something that I tell so often because it's a story that really impacted me, and it really changed the way that I felt, especially for the next couple of years until I was able to grow past that point and have more confidence with myself. But yeah, these little mini stories are great because, you know, this book is about educating you so that you can understand what you can do for your acne and you can take steps that really will help you improve your acne. But it's also about letting you know that you're not alone. There's other people who are just like you. I'm just like you. I've been through the same struggles and I totally understand how difficult it is. And it's okay not to be always strong and always confident, always feeling great. It's okay sometimes to struggle. And that's what I really want to put these mini stories in there for, is to show you that other people struggle just like me. So as you go through the ebooks, you'll see a bunch of these mini stories. You also see a lot of illustrations of my face when it was at its worst, just drawn up by Marcel Estra, which is like a really awesome acne illustrator on Instagram. And it has a pair to like quote with it, which just offers you a little bit more insight and a little bit of, you know, inspiration and courage while you're going through it. But as you heard me say a ton of times on my channel, acne made me feel alone. It ruined my confidence. It made me feel terrible, and it made me feel like nobody understood because nobody in real life had acne as bad as mine. And so that's another reason that I really wanted to make this book. Because I understand the struggle, I wanted to let people know that there was a point when I couldn't have gotten lower self-esteem. I couldn't have felt worse about myself. And through the years, acne actually made me, it forced me to grow into a stronger person, especially a stronger person than I would have been if I never had acne. So having that perspective, I thought it would be great if I made a confidence book, an entire book about confidence with acne, where people can understand where I came from and what I was able to do to grow my confidence to extreme levels that, like, I would have never believed I would have been that confident when I had my acne at its worst. If you would have told me that, I would have been like, no, there's no way. But I knew making a book where I'm talking from the perspective of somebody who has acne about things that you can actually do that are reasonable, that are realistic, not just believe in yourself and have confidence. No, real steps that actually work to slowly grow your confidence even while you have acne. I knew that that was a perspective that only I can share. Not many people understand it, and not many people even care about people who have acne and their confidence level. So part of the bundle is a whole book about acne confidence. And I'm so pumped about that because that's something that I want everybody to read who has acne. So I'm making this video to say this: the Acne Method is going live today. You can go right now to theacnemethod.com and go pick up your copy. It is only $10 for 10 steps that is 10 weeks long. That is the core product, the 10-step method. And this is the 10 steps that have helped me the most. And not only that, the 10 steps that are shown with scientific studies backing it to help improve acne the most. So by taking these 10 steps, I can't guarantee you're going to eliminate or completely heal your acne, but there's science behind it, and my own personal experiences show that most people can improve their acne significantly by following these steps and sticking to them. So this makes it a lot easier than having to personally go through videos and try to remember what's the best steps for yourself, or try to research through studies and all this stuff and find what the best thing is for you. Instead, you can just go to this, have it, you can always come back to it, see what you are doing or aren't doing, and see if there's things that are improving your acne and making it better, and start implementing those into your life on a daily or a weekly routine. Now again, I made it $10 because I want everybody to be able to get it. I want as many people who need this as possible to get it. So $10 I felt like was an extremely affordable price. So yeah, just go get it right now at acnemethod.com. In addition to this, you should absolutely get the bundle if you can, because the bundle has all of the books. So there's the basics, the 10-step method, there's the acne secrets that has things like the vitamin section, the body acne, the caveman regimen, so many other things. Then there's the acne scarring and discoloration, so you can learn scientifically what's best for your scarring, like post-inflammatory erythema, the redness, and post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, the dark spots, as well as all the different types of scarring, rolling, boxcar, ice pick, etc. All of that has tons of science behind it. Studies are cited. It's very easy to read, but you're going to know so much more than before you read it. And then finally, there's the Acne Confidence book that I seriously think is going to help so many people raise their confidence just by reading the book over the course of a week or so and implementing those methods into your life. Also with the bundle, you get access to the video course. So if you're more of a visual learner than a book reading type person, it's literally a video course, so you never have to read a single word. And also there's a Facebook lifetime support group so that you can relate to other people who are going through the method, and also just people who have acne, so you can talk back and forth, have a group where you feel like you're a family, and you can become part of the Skin Boss community. I couldn't be more hyped about this. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I've been working on this for so long, and I want so many people to see this because it is the best thing I've ever done. It is the best thing I've ever written, and it is the thing that I am most proud of in my entire life so far. Like, I couldn't be more hyped on this, and I really hope that you give it the chance. There's a 100% money back guarantee. So if you buy it and you're like, this isn't really what I thought it was, I don't like it, just send an email back to the support. We'll give you a refund, no questions asked. So this is literally risk-free. Also, I've already had a couple people go through this and give some amazing testimonials, the before and afters. If you haven't seen it already, you should watch the testimonial on the acnemethod.com. But Savannah Lee has such an amazing before and after. If you look at her before picture on the left and your right, and the picture on the right after, it like blows my mind. All she has left are the scarring and discoloration marks on her face, which take time to go away, but the active acne significantly improved. You should definitely listen to the testimonial she recorded and also read some of the quotes she said. It literally blows my mind what the results are that she got from this. It's so cool, and it made me feel really good because she said that she was in such a dark spot, and going through the method not only helped her improve her acne, but also gave her a whole new perspective about herself and her confidence. And that is exactly what I'm happy about with this method, is that it's going to be able to help so many people. And I think you guys know I genuinely love to help people with acne because, again, I relate with people who have acne, and it just feels like my purpose in life to help them. So without further ado, if you guys want to check it out, I absolutely think you should. www.theacnemethod.com. I'll put the link in the description and in the comments below. Check it out. Let me know what you think. And I just couldn't be more hyped. So I'm really excited for you to see this, and I wanted to make an announcement video. So if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments below, and I'll answer them as soon as possible. And with that, that's the end of the video. Give the video a big old thumbs up. Leave a comment. It helps to get out to way more people. Of course, subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Can't wait for you guys to check out theacnemethod.com and become a skin boss with me. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Remember, you are not alone. You are beautiful, and you're a part of Team Acne.